Now that we have saved some suppliers, the next thing I would want to do would be to add items I have available for sale. I will simply click the purchases, we drop down and click add purchases. So adding purchases would mean I'm either recording a new item I've not sold, or I want to record an old item I already have sold in time past, but I'm buying in new stock. So for now, I'm doing the new item, then subsequently I'll do the old items. So I have a list of my suppliers here. I could also create my suppliers here if need be, right? I could search the suppliers from here. So I'm just going to click this person, then I'm going to add a product name right here. Okay, so now I do not have a product category here yet. Now I can create that right here, or I could create that in my settings right here. If I click on settings and I click on categories, I could come, and I'm already on purchases, so I could come to create that right here. So I could call this medications. All right, so that category has been added. If I come back to my purchases and I click on add, right, and I click on new item, you would see that in my product category I already have medications. I could also create my medications right here, so it's a two-way thing. So what do I write here? Okay, it's like repeating myself, but that's fine. So I'm going to select my supply again. I'm going to write a new product. Select medication. I really don't have to put a product description here. That's not important, but in case you want to, you can put a product description. Now I'll be adding the quantity. So this is why I need you guys to pay attention, because it gets a little tricky here. How many paracetamol did I buy? I bought 10. 10 what? 10 bags or 10 packets. So let's assume paracetamols come in packets, right? Right, so I'm just going to, there's nothing under my unit yet because this is a new product, so I need to create a unit for this new product, and whatever I create here is what I use to sell this product henceforth. So I really need to be careful here too while setting this up. So I create unit, and mind you, I do this for each product once and for all. Okay, so question is, what unit do you sell or is available for sale? What's the highest unit? So I want to assume you could get paracetamols in cartons. So my selling unit now is 1 quantity of cartons is equal to 1 quantity or 1 carton. Yeah. Now, the next thing here is very vital. The question is, how do you sell paracetamols apart from cartons? A lower unit from cartons would be, say, packets. Okay. So the next question would be, how many packets can we find in a carton? I'm going to assume we can find 20 packets of paracetamol in a carton. So if we read it like this, 20 packets equals 1 carton. That should be correct. So that means if you open up 1 carton and you count how many packets are in it, you will find out that you have 20 packets in 1 carton. All right. Then let me assume that we also have a lower level of unit. So I'm going to add a new unit. You mind, I could add and I could remove by clicking any of this. Now, the next lower unit would be sachets, for example. So the question here would be, how many sachets can we find in 1 carton of paracetamol? Right, so this will be a little tricky because we are not looking for the number of sachets in 1 packet. We're looking for the number of sachets in 1 carton. So let's assume in 1 packet, I have 5 sachets, right? And in 1 carton, I have 20 packets. That would mean that in 1 carton, I have 5 times 20 packets, which is 100 sachets. So if I open up a carton and I open up all the packets and I count all the sachets, I have 100 sachets represented in 1 carton. So this is how you get to store your units. This helps your system to understand how to sell. So when you sell, what to deduct from your system and show you how many you have left. So right now I get to select, I bought 10 cartons. All right, because I've written this, I can write the total amount I spent on the 10 cartons. So I'm just going to write 50,000. Once you type this, it tries to show you so you don't get to count the zeros yourself. It just helps you press it here. Then here is where I get to put my selling unit, like my selling price per unit. So how much do I want to sell one carton? Okay, so naturally, if I bought this 50,000 for 10, that means per carton that's supposed to be 5,000 for selling price, purchase price. Maybe I could want to sell this 7,000, and right here I could pick something else. I'm not doing the calculation correctly, so forgive me if the calculation is not wrong, but this is just what you're going to sell with. So whatever price you put here will be what you sell with in your sales. All right,